In construction projects, things don't always go according to plan. No matter how hard you try, no matter how good your team is, no matter how perfect the plan was, there are always problems and issues, and they always lead to delays and extra costs. They just happen. To deal with problems, the construction bosses, executives in construction companies are addressing the most critical problems. They focus on what is important and make decisions on what to do to get rid of the problems. We are giving them two dashboards to help in this case. The first gives them the delay forecast for each project, and the second shows the additional costs and losses for each project and the entire portfolio. It also gives cash flow implications because for many growing companies, cash flow is even more critical than the size of the loss. The system knows how the delay forecasts affect the cash flow, so it allows the boss to make effective data-driven decisions. So, let's have a look on how we get the data and how it is used to make these decisions. When the project starts, the team creates a project passport that describes the project's key information and rules, so that all the projects are represented in the same way. Then, the project manager team creates the project work breakdown structure and the schedule. You did the planning already? Good, we can import the schedule from Excel sheets or Microsoft Project. But in our system, we will combine your schedule, quantities, and costs in one model. Why are we doing that? Because during the project lifecycle, we will be collecting real-time, quantity-based progress reports straight from the construction site. And it will allow us to collect actual data and see real-time progress objectively, to the extent that helps you to focus on the problems and address them before you pay for them. What else do we do? Well, we will use libraries or classifiers of works and elements. We apply them to ensure that you have structured historical data on the company's completed projects. It will be used to check the quality of planning and give precise AI-enabled forecasts. The model can also be enriched with data on effort, machinery, and contractors to elevate maturity of the construction project management. Okay, we're done with planning. Then the project manager team or contractors, those guys on the construction side, they will report the progress straight from the site using a mobile app and on a daily basis. Just in few taps, the reports are simplified for the user to the best possible extent. They are structured, linked to the model, and contain everything you want to know: quantities, pictures, effort, and machinery. So now we have the plan and can track progress and changes in real time. This is enough for the system to do the analysis and AI forecasts, so that you can see all the problems, delays, and losses, and act accordingly. For the project manager and his team, this data will support their daily routines. They can see the scope and dynamics of how works are delivered by contractors, and are all the workers available on the construction site. Real-time plan-to-actual analysis will show the project manager execution in quantities and costs, and all the delays and even risks of delays. Real-time forecast will also show when a particular work will be delivered and when the overall project will be handed over. Project manager also verifies quantities and costs on works that were properly delivered and accepted. This provides a reliable basis for decision-making, both for him and for the construction boss. So now our project manager will use this reliable data for making data-driven decisions on mitigation, to address the problems coming from works with delays, and to squeeze the delays and avoid all the extra costs and losses. At the boss level, the data is the same. But for him, it is aggregated to show delays and handover forecasts for all the projects of his company. He never has enough time. That's why we help him focus on problematic projects, where there are critical deviations, most losses, or the team is stuck and can't make it any better, where his time and attention will create the most value. The system ranks projects by how much losses and negative cash flow they will bring. It allows the boss to prioritize where to act first and mitigate the risks. After that, the boss can dig deep into details on the project level to understand the status of the problem and what his team is doing to solve it and to reduce forecasted losses. If he notices that for a particular work delays are growing, he can go even deeper to the work level, and at this level he can understand the root cause of the problem. Knowing all about the problem, he can easily check if his team's effort to mitigate the problem are enough. So if they are, he just accepts it. If not, he assigns new tasks for the project manager and his team. To help him make the most effective decisions, we provide him with a tool that will tell how much mitigation measure will cost for him, and how it will impact the delay and related costs and losses. After he makes the decision, he will be able to track this impact of the mitigation measures. Did it help or not? Did we spend more than we saved? Will it help us to deliver the project in time and on budget? So, this is how our customers use ConstructTime by EasyBIM to work with their projects, focus on problems, manage time and delays, and save a lot thanks to that.